this was about negotiation. You know what's interesting about negotiation is if you're good at negotiation, you can walk through many, many doors in life. You know what I mean? You can just go right through these things because you have a skill which can open doors. So from that point of view, I thought that this was something that that me and everyone else here tonight would really benefit from if we could learn how this is done. Hence, your project tonight was a negotiation in itself. It had to be. You had to sell us the idea or teach us how it's done. That is the sale. You teach us how it's done, done. You've made the sale. And we become believers and we walk out equipped. Tonight, I think I would say that we saw an example of how not to negotiate, which is fair enough because we can learn from this. So I'm going to get straight into the stuff that I saw, as well as the stuff that I think should have happened, right? So that we could have walked out knowing about negotiation. First off, I'll talk about the actual negotiation, the speech and all that delivery. I mean, you can ask me about that later, okay? But that also needed to, you needed to sell. But in the actual situation that you set up, where you demonstrated the negotiation, it was unclear, as pointed out. It was unclear as to what was the situation. So in a negotiation, is it useful for any character to know what the situation is? For that, the Hanjun character, of course, has to know what the situation is. So you have to be clear about the situation. As clear as, well, you said, I want to start a business and gain profit. Okay? I mean, yalla. Yalla. But how? What? Why? Okay, so you've got to be clear about the situation. You could say something like, hey, Eddie, I want to earn some more money. No, money not enough. I figured out a way. You want to hear about it now. And not only that, I actually want you, and this is another thing, you have to say what you want. I actually want you to help me. But how you help me is up to you, love. Right? So you're not really specific yet, but what you're doing is you're building rapport, you're breaking the ice, about, introducing the topic, you're breaking the ice, you're building rapport. Do you need to break the ice and build rapport in any negotiation? Absolutely. Otherwise, someone brought the idea of trust. I think Kente brought the idea of trust. Breaking the ice and rapport are so essential to a successful negotiation, even if it's shampoo. You know what I mean? Okay, so this one is a skill that must be learned. So you need to declare what you want right up front. Eddie, I want your help. And your help, it can be in what I see is certain forms. But up to you, you can choose what you want. You can choose whether you want in or out. And when you're in, you can choose what level of commitment. Is that fair enough? Yes. So now we're taking baby steps into the sale, right? The idea that Eddie's going to buy into this business in terms of his commitment. And then what you didn't ask Eddie was what he wanted. Eddie, if you could earn money in the business, what would you want? Would you, what's important to you? Is it that you work 100% full-time, or is it a part-time thing? So you sort of suss out what he wants. Would it be useful to know what the other person wants out of a possible negotiation? Yeah. Otherwise, you cannot formulate a strategy. Isn't it? You must know what they want. You know what you want. You know what they want. Then you can formulate strategy and do the win-win thing. Maybe he wants maybe he wants low investment. Maybe he wants fast money. Fast money means big investment. But if you want low investment, but money is a bit slow. So what does he want? You've got to suss it out, right? And of course, once you start, I think he will tell you. You could also present some options. You state that I thought about it. There are actually some ways that you can help me. Let me tell you how. So you present some options that he has, so that he's now at a buffet. Everyone likes to be at a buffet, Because why? Buffet, you are in control. That's why we like buffets, because we're in control. No one's forcing us what to eat, we choose. So you put him in a buffet, put him in control, and you can say, you know, ideally I'm looking for an equal business partner. Ideally. However, I know not everyone's situation is mine. So you can be, you know, you can choose like you want to come in as a 20% partner. 20% partner means I will tell you what it is I require. Okay? Or you want to come in as if you don't want to be a partner, you just want to drive and deliver the shampoo, also can. Up to you. So now you got stuff to choose from the buffet, right? And this, when you do these things, you're leading him step by step into the business, into a commitment of some kind. Leading is really important. And the best way to lead is to somehow find a way to summarize your vision for this business, the two of you, for your venture, the vision. And yeah, this one, it's not a 3-month thing now. Although if you want to come in for 3 months as a driver, it's okay now. But this one, in 1 year, your $1 will become $1.20 or whatever, right? And not only that, this market, no one is really satisfying them properly. You know, I've talked to many people. No one is doing it properly. We have the opportunity. So you map out the vision. This is the leadership that the other person, that any character needs, the leadership from the Hanjun character in this regard needs that. I'm out of time, right? Okay, so I'll leave it there. There's plenty, I think, to think about. And it's a great project because we can learn stuff in this one. Thank you.
I think I promise